I watched all the networks, including international networks. You see, and crowd you're in one line. Ghana passes LGBTQ. I say, you're much. You are to me and can ye. Ya passing LGBTQ. Parliament. What does it say?
I mean, about a show or have for no tea for never be a video in there. Well, what does it say? It means that the president Besaya I am. Whether the president will sign is also another question. And it's we should bill now who you know there. I don't know if it's a final version or more changing that. Not problems were home. In a sense, we know we could not even discuss it. Because somebody will say, oh, we are promoting LGBTQ, for example. So Nina is subject to the final bill also more personal. And there's a questions are discussion between those warring aspects, that's who they are. And they are problematic. Now the second problem is push punishment at the move here. Yes, when the young quakoda or bad as a bema master. And answer what have unnatural canal knowledge now. And this is a problem. It is all you know, you're a crowd. That's all for your complaint. The not that one different.
Maybe what funny talk.
Aha, which means a problem. Now, and on the Chinocrano, there's another aspect. I think you're marking Razier. I'm just here born to change.
Or a drawing.
Whatever it is. You see, you emphasize on this will be an example. My family, I'm one example. And so, was me gay. Now, what convicted me? What punishment me? 7 court prison 3 years. Prison, I make no. Now, what do we call my prison? And I said, my prison, I make. And now, look up to separate prison. I'm people like me. Now, I'm in Kwame Adofo room. And I said, what do we become whole? These are difficult questions because what do we call normal prisoner?
Oh, yeah, Bema, you don't become mem. Oh, your bass one, you don't come mem.
Aha, me Bema, me gay now, what they call a mem. Free range. And what kind of million people bring? You know, what Nana sort of the mechano.
Let me tell you.
Aha, free range. How could we don't have prison somebody dead and yes, such a bad environment.
In fact, lawyer, your report say even in the prisons it goes on. They but omodete into prisoners na afa omwan kasa ho as gata if they know say all young kolan because a community obi wo ho na busua ye ne abra na aduane na wo sika na omode dodo nkoda na ye rewe omoto.
Aha, it is me am ye gay o convict me or sentence me some in prison. Ever some your lawyer ni class aka ho because maybe go prison kra madika build a substantial wealth dada and I would go to prison give me was ka it affect no more free range me koye aduma no more it would be the one there's no wisdom in that a year build no more possible it's me ba no me ma co influencer and as mean doctrinate you almost so ba. You are multiplying gay people in our community.
But lawyer, there are lawyers in parliament. Parliament. You are doctor for. I want panier parliament. They looked at all these things and thought, so no, this is good because your society frowns on such. In fact, they said they did consultation with a lot, including a shop for any idea. And they think this law, because I remember Safenyo raised those issues and thought, so, okay, we should pass the law, but in any custodial sentence in free. Now, you can give them communal labor and other things near the no, they fought against him till he had to come and withdraw because Okoya Ankonam no all fighters are and Tokwe. It has already been passed. In some of these conversations, doesn't work anymore. It's a president.
Nana, you are correct, but they are wrong. There have been several instances that Parliament have passed Supreme Court has striken it down. Said the law is illegal. Now it means that even at some point, we can end up in jail just by discussing it. Now, if that is the case, somebody will challenge it.
In fact, my main father konka ho lawyer, you say unim obi kra wo mpotemu na oye bia. Na unim no wan koba amane amra to me chew.
Why? Look at that. It is this case, for example, somebody will challenge it in the Supreme Court and they will strike it down. You see, there are several examples. Parliament may pass it. Hello?
I try meet you.
How much me pass it law? Neko Supreme Court, not Supreme Court can say no. This law is not proper. And see, maybe position is a one man many whole year. Now the pressure and our party. Because look at it. I feel Marking had to withdraw because the pressure on him is too much. Because what he cry penalty, electoral penalty. People can use it to campaign against him. So what I say? But the president doesn't have that pressure on him because he's not standing for re-election. So he can choose not to even sign the bill. Now even if they sign the bill, if he signs the bill, they will have a problem implementing it. Because in the end, and I'm a example, me and me again, my convict me, and my co, and my producing more gates. Yes, we are 3 years in a year. What do you ever back to the community? If you are bringing more gays to come into the community. So you can see, it's a self-defeating bill. Let me
just ask, what's your position?
Nana, maybe call Konongud Masi. It was a mixed school. You call in the time I go school, no. Not everybody has said they will be supi. They grow out of it. They go and get married. They go and have family. They get on with their life. There was no such a year. And you know in your community what to be paying. There has never been a problem living with people we suspect are gay. Now the difficulty is that now not a crowd your bar now be able to say somebody will say you are gay. You can say so some are feminine in nature, even though they are men. Some grow and get married and move on with their life. It's a person and this bill is a self-defeating bill. It should never have been passed. It should never have even been brought. That even end up being passed. So maybe it's a wrong. Now I would like to see whether they voted openly. I would like to.
Yes, the vote was open. It wasn't secret voting. They asked the question. The question was put. Say, wow, who supported bill? The third reading, I can who support here. Say, I know not. I know ya to say the ya what I know. I know ya sir. But I said, wow, Becca said no. So, a mum, when we not done mum, our parliament. Now only one said no. Ain't you no MP kula. Lawyer wa homa no so. Say lawyer homa no akate. Fancy. Lawyer dey also on support. Look, this is Mama San kwa homa no so. Lawyer wa homa no so. Henry na say baby Sam bisa monko.
Lawyer, good morning.
Me ya bema mejoso.
Law, yako parliament him there, yes, or the people's or parliament, in Ghana Funinary parliament. So if the majority of parliamentarians no are passing Brana, it means majority of Ghanaians in for or do. Now that said, earlier they make or point be that walk or prison where about one crofupi na or multiply. But the question is, Yermo prison with a limited number to influence and being in the general or a publican. Which would you prefer as a lawyer?
Question, I was finding it hard to hear.
Okay, so lawyer, my team or Trese. Now, we say or prisoner. It would be like we say or me a free range, maybe or multiply our prison. And no, bisa say or prison and multiply or no be wa multiply 1 month. They now pay.
Miniaba, I am at least 50 years old. And in my time, and I'm an example, because secondary school, it was there. Are we saying that Armageddon has happened? Or might multiply already? Are you saying that if we contrast that to somebody going to prison and multiplying that, which one will be more deadly? Prison criteria, it will be more deadlier because they don't have condoms that they are going to use. So it's going to be even worse. So my answer is they are better off being left alone. Hello?
Me tell lawyer.
My question is, my answer is they are better off being left alone in our communities than to go and camp them. You are exposing them to all sorts of deadly diseases, STDs, and you can know at the end of their 3 years, community fine. But at the end of the 3 years, they are coming back to the community, even in multiple effects.
Yo, lawyer.
Well, that's not.
Fancy.
Okay, very well.
Yo. Yeah, that's Papa, lawyer Kwame Adofo, and I will tell you, Kano.
Onua 95.1 FM. 95.1 FM. Yeah,